everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is really late, early Thursday morning, late Wednesday night, whatever you want to call it, but I've got Chef Pepperjack here, or Pepperjack I suppose. I've documented his damage number. That said, I need to actually document it with a video so people believe the numbers when I tell them. Let me find my infinite list of spreadsheets here, and this one is the one I was looking for. Now, he is a Doom Raider. You get a good look at him here. Obviously, his head, if you don't know the beard, that's actually an inverted chili pepper. It's sliced up at the top. It's kind of like a, karate-ish headband type thing going on. He's got a mixer in one hand. He's got the peppers in the back. And basically, as a Doom Raider, he's got 3 attacks to begin with. I'm going to go ahead and highlight these so I don't lose sight of them. What he's going to do with attack number 1, he kind of throws peppers. I think there's 5 of them, as best I can tell. And they do some pretty significant damage here. They're going to blow on impact, or if they don't directly hit anything, they're going to have a small countdown. They do 96 to 144 damage. Crazy thing, you can just spam them. I mean, you can have a ton of them on the screen at a time. If there's a limit to that, it doesn't really matter because it would auto-detonate any of the 5 previous, from some number of rounds prior. Whether you can have 10 or 15 or 20 active, I don't know, but it'll basically auto-detonate if that is an issue. Attack number 2 is kind of unique. It doesn't do as much damage. It's 44 to 66 basically twice, but it looks like this. He basically just charges ahead with the beaters, and until he runs into something, if you are able to actually do this without running into anything, which is really hard to do, he can, as best I know, go endlessly. I think one time I was up to 30 or 40 seconds in here. That said, you don't want to do that. You can as a speed move to get out, or maybe bide some time or something. But 44 to 66, that's basically what you're going to get. Again, 2 times, and then it's basically he's done. So right there, we dealt our 2 44s. It's over. 44. We'll charge this one. You see the 2 damage, and it basically pops out. So, like I said though, since he is a Doom Raider, he has that coveted Tertiary Attack. His is very unique. It's something a lot of people probably expect. It's Fire Breath. It is very cool in my opinion. This one is not endless, it's 10 seconds. So you do have that, but then again you can start it back up. Damage, as you saw there, is 62 to 93. So he's actually a pretty potent guy. That's a fitting word for him. Again, you get a feel for this. This is actually my favorite attack of his. The others are unique. I really do actually like the Fire Breath. The beater is, it makes a lot of sense since that's in his hand, but I haven't actually seen those in a long time. I remember when I was a kid, my mom had one that we actually cranked. Now it seems like everybody has a giant KitchenAid one or the cheap little electric ones, but I remember actually having one of those when we were little, and you would turn it as fast as you could. So that's kind of what that is. I mean, the Tertiary Attack to me is super cool. But the thing I have an issue with is this attack is so awesome. It covers such a wide area and the damage is so high. I'm going to be hard-pressed to actually use the others. So, that said, we got him in Chapter 5, which was what? Chef Zeppelin, I believe. And if I'm not mistaken, his quest is going to be in Chapter 6, hence why it's critical I get him documented in stock form. I already had the numbers done, now I can just come in and kind of show you. And like I said, this is him stock. I don't know what he looks like when he evolves. I'm a big fan of his stock look. But that said, I'm a bigger fan of his damage numbers. So that said, this is Pepperjack in box stock format here. You can capture him in Chapter 5. You need a fire trap to do so. And now, I believe Chapter 6, Rainfish Riviera, is where he's actually going to come in and be upgraded, or evolve, if you will. So, I'm excited about that. I am debating. It's 4 a.m. right now. I definitely should be in bed, but I'm thinking I may live stream it. Maybe I'll catch some British dudes and chicks. It's probably morning over there, or afternoon. I don't know. I don't know. It's really late here. Even for the West Coast people, that usually check out my stream. It's 2 a.m. out there. Some of them probably still up, maybe Tim and Daphne or something. That said, that is Pepperjack. I like to document these guys, and I think in the future when I have a villain that I capture and they have a quest that you can complete to evolve them in that same chapter, I think I'm going to abstain just because I want to come in and showcase them box stock, get some damage numbers, etc. So, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed. That will keep you up with all the latest. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+. In addition to that, make sure that you follow me on Twitch. If you do that, you can join in on the live stream chats. It's a lot of fun. I think you'll have a good time. Personal site, oneofwisdom.com. More importantly, SkylanderClub.com/forum. That is the place to go for all things Skylanders. If you're serious about your Skylanders gameplay, you take your collection a little bit more serious than most, you like the detail I put into things, you like having the attack damage numbers, seeing the difference between the stock and evolved villains, I think Skylander Club Forum is a place for you. Check it out. If you like it, we would absolutely love to have you sign up and join us. That said, I might stream it tonight. I don't know. I might also just go in and upgrade Jetvac or something. But I'm actually really curious about the Eagle air visor deal, so I know the armor will be there, but I don't know how it's going to interact with this new outfit. So that said, thanks so much for watching, and me and Chef Pepperjack, I know it doesn't say that, but that's what I call him. So Pepperjack and I, we will catch y'all next time. Actually, I'll probably catch you when we check out his evolve form, so stay tuned for that. Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. This is a little bit awkward because a couple of things. Number one, Chef Pepperjack. He was amongst one of the first villains I recorded for Villainography, but the problem is I just did the stock stuff. And then the next problem was when I streamed Chapter 6, people were really wanting to see his quest, so I went ahead and did it. And that said, this is going to be like the long end of it right here. I'm the best cook around these parts, and before you ask, no, I am not the only cook around here. There are others. Good ones even, but I'm still the best. Problem is, I've got no cheese. Those pirates cleaned me out. Oh, that is so like them. What I need are the finest cheeses in all of Skylands. Naturally, those are all stored in some mysterious tropical ruins, and only Chef Pepperjack can find them. He's just such a connoisseur, you know? Okay, so now you've got the gist of that. I'm going to throw in what will be evolved Pepperjack. And I'm hoping we can just go through his quest again. I think it was pretty fun. Let's see if we can.
It is truly an honor to be in your presence, Chef Pepperjack. You are an inspiration to all of us. That is why you, and only you, can help me procure the finest cheeses in Skylands, located in one of the strangest jungle ruins. Are you ready, sir?
Yes, we are. So I think I was actually thinking of Broccoli Guy, but I think this one is definitely one I think like 10-minute type deals.
The special climate at these ruins makes them the ideal place to store amazing cheese. But the angry, evil head who haunts the place makes it slightly less ideal. He'll chase after you the second you pick up cheese. So get each piece to the basket as quickly as possible.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, so yeah, 10 minutes. That's what we've got. He's already evolved, so it's a little weird, but it's also cool. So we can basically just get through here spamming the primary attack.
I will steal your time.
Great! Now get that cheese to the basket.
Let's battle him. I think I got this done in plenty of time. Okay, well.
He stole your time!
But not as good as cheese.
Well, I don't remember dealing with him last time.
Run!
Oh, okay.
He stole your time!
He can have all the time he wants. Where's that basket? We came straight.
You got the cheese to the basket.
I do not remember him, actually. I don't know why. But I remember I caught myself like not listening to that dude because I was just looking around, and I'm pretty sure that's what I did the first time as well. Let's get away from us.
He stole your time!
Trying. There we go. Finally got the dash.
Nice job.
3 out of 6. Oh, and he just kind of disappears on his own.
Let me pepper you with this.
Alright, now the question is, where is the rest of that cheese? As long as you don't have cheese, I don't think he bothers you. So, we know there's one there. Oh, and there's one in there too. So, let's just get down here, take out all these enemies for the XP for the fun of it. And I'm thinking there's probably more than 6 pieces, but I kind of know how to go about this one, I think. So, we're gonna grab this.
Kill my cheese.
Talking head know-it-all. Shouldn't you be on Know-It-All Island not knowing what all we're doing? Okay. There's 3 more. And I think there was a drop down if we could get around the wall. I'm pretty sure he hit the wall and not us. So this is that main walkway, and it should take me right back up to the top. Bada bing, bada boom. Cheese in the basket. It's that easy.
And I guess it just goes to show why you are the master.
So sadly, you're looking at him evolve, unless we're going to discover they can double evolve.
I'd like to make you something
Dun,
with all
dun,
this
dun.
cheese
Well, let's
back at
find out.
Rainfish Riviera.
That would be really sweet if they could. I wonder if anyone has like tested that, or you know, that would be something cool to hide. Like they keep the evolution,
Thanks so much for finding the cheese,
but they go back to the
and
stock
for
aesthetics.
privilege
That would have
watching you
been
work, Chef.
like really
Please
cool.
accept my non-yapple super cheese souffle as a token of my esteem.
Dun dun dun. Let's see what he does. Nothing, because he was already evolved. Okay, and now is this something Skylanders can eat? I don't remember. I don't think it was. No, it's not. Anyway, so we got the cheese. Chef Pepperjack's quest is complete. Again, my apologies that he was, you know, evolved already, but that's, you know, just the way things go. So I'll piece that together with what I recorded like eons ago. Literally in the first batches of Villainography. So we'll compile that, and then I'll get back to the Academy. We'll check out his evolved attack damage numbers, which I already have logged, but I just need to record it so you can see it. But that said, pretty cool quest. I think there's many ways you could go through there, spend a lot more time if you're so inclined. But I will leave it at that for now, and stay tuned. We'll be back shortly at the Academy, where we will check out the evolved attack damage numbers of Chef Pepperjack. Hey everybody, One of Weezem here. We're with Evolve Chef Pepperjack. Now, I'd already evolved him, did that in the blind stream, if you will. He was very hotly requested, shall we say. And long ago, before I ever released any Villainography, he was in the first batch of villains that I recorded, so I have no idea what I did or said in that part, but I know it's still there, and so I'm going to combine it. The good news is you can go back through, even as an evolved villain, you can replay the quest, so that's something cool to know. But we're going to rock it over here now. I prefer his stock aesthetic just because he looked more like a chef. I guess this does too, but he kind of is like more of like a firecracker chef in this version. But that said, what we care about is, of course, the increased damage numbers that we've got. So he's captured in Chapter 5, Chef Zeppelin. His quest is in Chapter 6, Rainfish Riviera. And what we're going to do now is take a look at his primary attack, which I call the Pepper Toss. He throws 5 peppers at once. They're quite efficient and proficient if you can get one to hit the guy. They don't do 1125, that's 125. So I'll just go ahead and tell you the damage number, 125 to 187, and again you've got 5 of them active at once. It's a nice mid-range projectile is how I would rate that. You can get a pretty good feel for it there. His secondary attack is what I call the Mixer Dash. Now, if you don't make contact, he can do this a long time. He's a very slow villain. There's not many slow villains. He's one of them. And so this is something that kind of makes up for that. And again, basically until you run into either an enemy or an obstacle, you can just sort of use this how you see fit. When you do run into an enemy, an obstacle will just stop you. But if you run into an enemy, you don't turn them into potatoes or gravy or anything. you're going to wind up doing 2 rounds of damage. It'll be 57 on the critical side, 85. Now, Tertiary Attack looks like this. I wish we could use it against Quigley. Let's see here. How long can you hold it? 10 seconds, if I remember correctly.
Burn to perfection.
Yep. And the damage on it is 80 to 120.
Out of the frying
I think we had like 12 instances of damage there, but again, you can move while you do it, so I mean the 12 is kind of like best case scenario, and then you can kind of, you know, make your rounds, do whatever you want to. But that is Chef Pepperjack. He is one of the more memorable villains in my opinion. He had a cool, fairly tough boss battle. First time through was tough. When I played it again, I didn't really remember the patterns or anything, but I mean, I just pwned that guy. So it was pretty cool. And I think I was doing Fling Kong is who I was using, so pretty interesting. But he flawless the lasers. I was pretty proud of him there. But anyway, this is Chef Pepperjack. If you don't think he's one of the memorable battles, he definitely would be, in my opinion, one of the memorable villains. Very unique. Again, his head is basically a chili pepper, you know, turned upside down. He's a chef. He's got peppers. He throws the peppers. It's interesting. You see bell peppers, or you think you do, but I guess that's like a jalapeno, the green one. The red one would be like cayenne or an Anaheim, and the yellow one, I don't know, it's like a habanero or something. But anyway, he's a fun villain. You can spam this too. It's very, very efficient to kind of cover the radius of areas. So I enjoy playing as him. I don't hate this aesthetic. It's just it kind of, you know, you get used to one thing, and this is something different. The pants are hilarious, though. You got to admit that. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Again, hopefully the start of this isn't too weird. Honestly, it was like recorded months ago. So I'm just going to piece these through together. We'll see what we've got. But as always, thanks so much for watching. And for myself and the Doom Raider from the Fire Element, Chef Pepperjack, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out the Skylander Club Forum. If you take that link at the top, you can see his attack damage number spreadsheet. That's why we call it Villainography. We do some research, get some numbers done. I name the attacks. You can go by my names. You can pick your own, whatever you want to do. You can go 1, 2, 3. In the spreadsheet, I'll have attack 1, attack 2, attack 3, and then what I call them, Pepper Toss, Mixer Dash, Fire Breath, and then of course we've got stock damage numbers and evolved damage numbers. I also include the Capture Chapter and the Quest Chapter for your convenience, so be sure to check that out. But once again, for myself and Pepperjack, thanks for watching. If you liked Skylanders Trap Team Villainography of Chef Pepperjack, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know down below which aesthetic you prefer better, the evolved one or the stock. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. Once again, thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you back here for more Skylanders Villainography.